Hey you guys, my name is Destiny Stone and I am originally from Mississippi, but I currently live in Salisbury, North Carolina, and I'm so grateful and so excited to be a part of Her Story program. I'll be singing Girl on Fire by the phenomenal Alicia Keys, and I'll also be doing There's Hope by my favorite artist in the entire universe, India Arie. These two women have shown in their careers they've been able to be themselves and still be successful, so I figured what better way to celebrate Women's History Month than by singing two songs by those two talented women. She's just a girl and she's on fire, hotter than a fantasy, lonely like a highway. She's living in a world and it's on fire, feeling the catastrophe, but she knows she can fly away. Oh, she got both feet on the ground and she's burning it down. Oh, she got her head in the clouds and she's not backing down. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire. Looks like a girl, but she's a flame, so bright she can hurt your eyes. Better look the other way. You can try, but you'll never forget her name. She's on top of the world, hottest of the hottest girls. Say, oh, 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 oh. We got our feet on the ground and we're burning it down. Oh, oh, oh. We got our head in the clouds and we're not coming down. 'Cause this girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. And she's walking on fire. Yeah. This girl is on fire. Everybody stares as she goes by. They can see the flame that's in her eyes. Watch her when she's lighting up the night. Nobody knows that she's a lonely girl, and it's a lonely world. But she gon' let it burn, baby, burn, baby. 'Cause this girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. And she's walking on fire. This girl is on fire. Oh, oh, and this girl is on fire. Yeah, yeah.
Hello, I'm Frankie Abbott, Chief Content Strategist at Levine Museum of the New South.
And I'm Joanna Johnson, Office Administrator at Levine Museum.
The contributions that girls and women have made to the fields of politics, education, and civil and human rights have often gone untold. Today, we'd like to honor some of the amazing women who have helped shape Charlotte. We celebrate these women for their many accomplishments that paved the way for women in our city today.
When Sarah Stevenson's son joined the band at his segregated all-black high school, he brought home an ill-fitted, worn uniform handed down from a white school. Stevenson worked with the PTA to raise money for new uniforms, sparking a passion for PTA activism that led to her becoming the head of the district's Black PTA Council. She worked to integrate Charlotte's two PTAs in the late 1960s and was elected president of the Consolidated Council in 1970. When the Supreme Court ordered Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools to desegregate through busing, Stevenson helped create a plan. She was elected to the school board in 1980 and in 1984 was the first Black woman in Charlotte to serve in that role. Stevenson, along with other members of the Black Political Caucus, also created the Tuesday Morning Breakfast Forum in 1980, a place where Black politicians and residents could meet in Charlotte to discuss important and challenging issues.
Liz Hare was one of the most influential women in Charlotte politics. She began as a volunteer at various local political events. In 1974, Hare was elected to the Mecklenburg Board of County Commissioners. She would eventually be appointed to the Mecklenburg Board of Elections and help form the Charlotte Women's Political Caucus. She also helped establish a commission on the status of women, a battered women's shelter, a standalone Mecklenburg County Mental Health Center, and the Metro School for Challenged Children. She served on various boards, including UNC Charlotte, United Community Services, Planned Parenthood, United Way, and Mecklenburg Savings and Loan.
Mayra Ortega Guevara was the editor-in-chief of Charlotte's Spanish-language newspaper, Hola News. Mayra's gift as a storyteller was recognized at a young age by family and friends. Her ability to relate to others and be a voice for those that are often underrepresented came naturally. So it was no surprise when she pursued a career in journalism and communications in her native El Salvador. Mayra continued her career as a freelance journalist, and when she arrived in Boston in 2003, then she came to Charlotte in 2010, leading Hola News by 2015. She also served on the board of directors for Charlotte Community Health Clinic as a patient representative and as a Hispanic community advocate.
Bertha Maxwell Roddy has spent her life uplifting Black culture, history, and education. She earned degrees from Johnson C. Smith University, UNC Greensboro, and Union Graduate School, and worked in Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools as a teacher, principal, and the first African American to serve as an administrator in a predominantly white school. Later, she became the first chair of the Afro-American and African Studies Department at UNC Charlotte. Maxwell Roddy started the first Head Start program in Charlotte and co-founded the Afro-American Cultural Center, now the Harvey B. Gantt Center for African American Arts and Culture, in 1971. She also founded and served as the first chair of the National Council for Black Studies in 1975.
Thank you for joining our HERstory celebration. We hope to see you all next year. To learn more, visit us at the museum and follow us on social media.
Hello everyone, my name is Lillian. I am an art teacher and an artist here in Charlotte. I actually teach at Harding University High School, and I'm going to be instructing you on a very easy at-home craft that you can do with your family. So this is what it's gonna look like. This is the final product. Basically, it's a collage of a family tree, but you're going to make it super personal by including women in your family. So when I think of women's history, I think of, all of the amazing women that have made history, but also I think of the women that are important in my life. And so that includes my mother, that includes, aunts, it includes my grandmother, and it also includes my friends as well, because they are also family to me. So this is what we're gonna be creating. What you're gonna need is, you're gonna need white paper. You're gonna need brown and green construction paper for your tree, of course. You're going to also you're gonna need a glue stick, a Sharpie, pencil, and possibly some green crayons if you have them, okay? So first off, you're gonna start with your brown paper. You're going to start sketching out your tree, okay? So the easiest way I know how to do this is you can find an image online, an easy picture of a tree, and start to draw that out. It doesn't have to be perfect, of course. And then you're going to draw that out and then cut it out with your scissors, of course, okay? Then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to cut out different types of leaves with your green paper. Now, if you do not have green paper at home, not all of us have, construction paper lying around, you can also grab white, just regular white paper, and color it with your green crayons so you can still make the leaves. And I actually did that on mine too. I have my green construction paper and I have my white paper that I colored and cut out the leaves. So it actually makes it even more nice that way. Lastly, what you're gonna do is you're going to print out different pictures of women in your family. So as you can see with mine, I have pictures of my mom and my friends because like I said earlier, my friends I do consider family and they're very important women in my life. So I have about maybe 5 pictures. Definitely you can have so many more. The more, the better, to fill up your tree. So yeah, and so this is going to be the final product, and I hope that you enjoy this, and I hope that you do it with your family and hang it up, so enjoy.
When I had a little, I thought that I needed a light. A little was overrated, but a lot was a little too complicated. See, 0 didn't satisfy me, a million didn't make me happy. But that's when I learned my lesson, that it's all about your perception. Hey, are you a popper or a superstar? So you act, so you feel, so you are. It ain't about the size of your car, it's about the size of the faith in your heart. There's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. Off in the back country of Brazil, I met a young brother that made me feel that I could accomplish anything. You see, just like me, he wanted to sing. He had no windows and no doors, lived a simple life and was extremely poor. On top of all of that, he had no eyesight, but that didn't keep him from seeing the light. He said, "What's it like in the USA?" All I did was complain, said, "Living here is paradise." He told me paradise is in your mind, cause there's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. Every time I turn on the TV, somebody's acting crazy. I better it'll drive you crazy. That's why I'm taking back my power today. Gas prices, they just keep on rising. The government, they keep on lying. But we gotta keep on surviving. Keep it in our truth and do the best we can do. Cause there's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. So stand up for your rights. Keep shining your light and show the world your smile. Woo! Stand up for your rights. Keep shining your light and show the world your smile. There's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. Yeah, 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 yeah. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. There's hope. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. There's hope. Let us see your smile. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mujer bra, nada se le niega,